The legal system of any country is constructed or designed to resolve disputes of all kinds in a society, especially the civil and the criminal disputes in a society. It is really a outcome or response of the environment, which are social, cultural, political and economic environment in the society, that a legal and justice system responds to the needs of the society and the way the people live and interact in the society. So the justice system is really a reflection of the political, economic and social and cultural environment of society. In addition to that, a legal system also has a function of modifying the behavior of people or of the citizens in a society, because the way the law is implemented in a society, it modifies the behavior. It acts as a function of behavior modification. So it's very important in that if you want to change certain behavior in a society, we have to apply the law in a very uniform way to all the people, irrespective of what the status is. इसके अलावा जो जस्टिस सिस्टम है या जुडिशियल सिस्टम है, वो सोसाइटी में फेयरनेस और एक्विटी और जस्टिस जो है उसको मेंटेन करता है. It also, in addition to that, it also helps to protect the rights of the weak, and it also stops the powerful in a society not to infringe on the rights of other people, and they should not go do certain things in a society without impunity, so they are not free either. So a law or a judicial system has to prevail in all its fairness. In order to understand the present judicial system as a part of public administration and also as a part of the way people behave in a society, it is important to see what is the historical background and how a judicial system has evolved in a society. A lot of influence of on the present judicial system are from both the Mughal and colonial period. So we have to have a peep into, a very brief peep or a look into this period, and then see how much we can see that we have borrowed from our history and what needs to be done to solve the today's problem. Let me add here, the Mughal administration system was not as complicated, or the society in itself was not as complicated, and the issues and challenges were of a different nature. But there was an institution of judicial institution which was very well structured, though it was a centralized system. Let's have a look. The Mughals created an organized system of administration of justice all over the country, and it had a very good structure of courts at various levels, administrative levels. And let's see, what was it? There existed courts at each level of administrative division. And what were the administrative division? The administrative division first was, of course, at the village level, which was the basic unit, and even today we have village as a very basic administrative unit, and because it has its own structure, was the panchayat, which was an institution of elders, which decided small disputes of civil and criminal nature. दोनों तरह की जो disputes हैं उनको उसके बारे में decision देती थी, और ये elders की थी और लोग respect करते थे. आज भी पंचायत जो है गांव में उसकी एक function है, अगरचे उस तरह की नहीं रही पंचायत की respect और dignity जो पुराने वक्त में थी, लेकिन this institution still exists, though in its rudimentary form. There used to be a Qazi Pargana who presided over town level court. और परगना जो था, अगर उसको define किया जाए, it comprised of number of villages, was one pargana. आज union council है, union council में भी 7-8 villages होते हैं. certain number of population जो है वो union council हम कहते हैं. उस वक्त जो group of villages था उसको परगना कहते थे, और टाउन के लेवल पर ये काजी ये परगना जो है मौजूद होता था. डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल पे उस वक्त उसको सरकार कहते थे, प्रोविंशियल लेवल पे सूबा, صوبہ یا پروونشل لیول پہ کورٹس آف قاضیز جو ہیں وہ ہوتے تھے، یعنی قاضیز جج ہوا کرتے تھے، اور قاضیز ان ڈفرنٹ لیولس کے اوپر ڈسٹرکٹ اور صوبے کے لیول پر تھے. اس کے علاوہ ہائیسٹ کورٹ جو تھا وہ پروونشل لیول پہ تھا، اینڈ دس واز کالڈ عدالت ناظم صوبہ. سو یہ عدالت تھی صوبے کا جو ناظم ہے اس کی عدالت تھی، اینڈ دس یوز ٹو بی دی ہائیسٹ کورٹ وچ ایگزسٹڈ at the provincial level at that time. But the cases were separated. There was a separate courts for revenue matters, and there were separate courts for civil and criminal cases. Revenue cases, aam taur pe, there was an entire very elaborate system of revenue collection which related to agriculture, and these officers were called Amin, and they were appointed at town level. So all revenue matters regarding taxation that was to be collected, they resolved all the dispute between the revenue collector and the farmers or the jagirdars. At the district level, revenue cases were dealt by Amal Guzar, and at the provincial level, it was Diwan who headed and looked into the cases, revenue cases. The Supreme Revenue Court was called Imperial Diwan, اور یہ Imperial Diwan جو تھا directly under the supervision of the emperor, it existed under that. Criminal courts were presided over by Faujdar, Kotwal, Shikdar and Subedar. یہ descending order میں ہے. The lowest functionary was of course Faujdar, اس کے بعد Kotwal, and Subedar was the highest. Let me add, at that point in time, the police and judiciary were under one head, and they were not separated. As I said, things were not as complex as they are today, so they were under police and judiciary were under one person. The highest court of the land was the emperor's court. The emperor himself was a judge, the supreme judge, and he also decided upon all kinds of cases, whether they were criminal, whether they were civil, or whether they were revenue cases. So in that way, if you look and try to understand the system that ran, it was quite a centralized system. So the emperor, but however, the emperor made the appointments of judges very carefully and ensured that the people who were qazis or judges were people of integrity and people of scholarship, اور ان کی ریپوٹیشن جو ہے وہ اچھی ریپوٹیشن ہو. اس کے علاوہ ججز جو ہے وہ عام طور پہ نیوٹرل اور امپارشل ہوتے تھے، اور اگر ان کے خلاف کوئی شکایت بادشاہ کو ملتی تھی تو اس کو بہت سیریسلی لیا جاتا تھا. اور ایسے ججز جو امپارشل نہیں تھے یا اپنے فیصلے جو ہیں وہ جسٹ فیصلے نہیں کرتے تھے، ان کی اپوائنٹمنٹ کو ریکنسیڈر کیا جاتا تھا. The magnitude of justice was high, اور کرپٹ آفیشلز جو تھے ان کے کوئی گنجائش نہیں تھی. اس طرح سے یہ ایک بہت ہی ایک بہتر نظام تھا. اس کے علاوہ the procedures which were followed in civil cases was not much different from the procedures that were followed in other cases as they are today. اسی طرح سے اگر آج کے ساتھ ہم کمپیئر کریں تو کیسز اسی طرح سے، پہلے کیس قاضی کی عدالت میں فائل ہوتا تھا، اور قاضی جو ہے، جو جج جو ہے، وہ دونوں پارٹیز کو بلاتا تھا اور دونوں پارٹیز کے آرگیومنٹس کو سنتا تھا، اور وہ پھر اس کے بعد جو ہے وہ فیصلہ کرتا تھا، اور دونوں پارٹیز کو قاضی کے فیصلے کو ایکسیپٹ کرنا ہوتا تھا. The legal system was centralized, as I said, کافی سینٹرلائز تھا کیونکہ ہر چیز جو ہے وہ بادشاہ کے پاس آ کے رک جاتی تھی. لیکن اگر ہم سب کانٹیننٹ کے جوڈیشل سسٹم مغل پیریڈ کو دیکھیں تو جتنی یہ ڈائیورس سوسائٹی ہے، یعنی ملٹی ایتھنک اینڈ ملٹی ریلیجن اینڈ ملٹی لنگول، تو یہ لاز جو اپلائی ہوتے تھے اس وقت ہر کسی کے جو لاز تھے اس کے ریلیجن اور اس کے مطابق ہوتے تھے، جو اس کی ایتھنیسٹی ہے اس کے مطابق لاز جو ہے اس کے مطابق اپلائی ہوتے.